Hello, hello. I hope all of you are having a great day today. Today is uh, Wednesday, I guess, Wednesday, March 30th. Hope you're having an awesome day. I'm excited to talk about our stuff today. This one thing has literally changed my business over the years, and it's changed it for the better. And I'm sure it's going to help yours as well. It's going to skyrocket your business. But I got to tell you, it does take a little bit of work here. So let's get into it right away. So do me a favor if you would, and this will help where we go with our conversation today, whether you're watching this live or whether you're going to watch this as a recording. Do me a favor and comment in the sections there. Do you run a team? Do you have some sort of buyer agent, transaction coordinator, assistant, ISAs, whatever it is? Do you have a team or are you operating an individual business? So just do me a favor in the comments and write either team or individual, and we will get started here in just a sec, all right? All right, let's roll. So if you are a team, in other words, you have some sort of buyer agent or assistant, transaction coordinator, social media vendors, ISAs, marketers, VAs, anyone that works for you that's accountable to you, this is what I recommend that you do every single day is you have a team huddle. And here's exactly how it works. I'm going to tell you exactly how I set mine up. Every single day at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time, my team jumps on a Zoom call, and it happens Monday through Friday. It's every single week, win, lose, or draw. It's on the calendar. It never goes away because it's important that all of the members show up on time. It's important that I show up on time and that we add value to them. So how it works is every single day it's on the calendar. So pick a time for you that's perfect, that everyone can be on there every single day, Monday through Friday, and you have your team huddle every single day. The key is that you have that consistency every single day and you never, ever, ever cancel. In our industry, for some reason, realtors are notorious for jumping around and doing multiple things at once and canceling a meeting and moving something somewhere else. And that's the key. The key is you can't cancel this. This has to be at a time where you know that you can be on here every single day, win, lose, or draw. Because when you show up every single day, you're adding value. You are setting standards. You're building your team. You're demonstrating leadership. You're checking in on the KPIs for their respective positions. Every person on your team is going to have a different KPI, right? You're going to be talking with your marketing person very different than you're going to be talking with your buyer's agent. You're going to be talking very different with your buyer's agent for someone that is doing calls for you, right? So every person has their KPIs. And when you do this every single day and you do it over time, they get better every day. They get trained up better than anyone else in the industry. They perform better. They know they're accountable every single day. And it saves tons and tons and tons of time from stopping and starting. And here's what I mean. Many of the things that you have dialogue with all the people that are on your team, those are things that can wait until your 10 or 15-minute team meeting every single morning. Therefore, they don't have to stop what they're doing, reach out to you, send a message, get you on the phone or send you a text. It takes time. And then it's just a simple answer that can wait till the next day. Instead, they do that, they start, they stop, they respond, and it just interrupts everyone's day. And there's no reason to do all of those things. They have much more important things to do, and you have much more important things to do, and that's driving business and getting to their KPIs. So it stops the starting and stopping every single day. The other thing that it does is it makes you raise your game every single day because you have to show up. You're the leader. You're the one that's showing them exactly what to do every day. And it makes them level up their game as well because they can't just come to this. If you have that team member that's coming to the meeting, they're all disheveled, they're late, they are not prepared, they don't have any value to add to the team, it's going to tell you very, very quickly that you might have that wrong team member there. It's critical. It's important. And if anyone is working for you on your team, they need to be showing up every single day. Otherwise, you have the wrong person. So over time, these meetings, you might say, okay, Jim, that's fine. I can do a 10 or 15-minute meeting here once in a while. Over time, what happens, you see this consistency, you see them show up, you see yourself show up over time. It makes all the difference in the world. Imagine that's how you run your team 4, 6, 8, 12 months from now. It's a big difference than not doing it at all right now. Now, if you're an individual, you can do the same exact thing. Maybe it's not on Zoom, but I recommend every single week you have a designated time where you reach out to all the people inside of any transaction that's going on. The other agent, an appraiser, the buyer or the seller, title company, the attorney, the inspector, the handyman, whoever it might be. Every single week, you have a designated time where you just carve out that time. You make all those phone calls for that transaction and you fill everyone in on everything that's going on. For an example, hey, Tim, I just want to give you a quick update on 123 Tilden Street. Here's what's happening on my side of the transaction right now. Here's what I could use from you this week. I'll be calling you every single week at this time. So if you have any questions, hit me back, let me know, and you go through all the details. When you can do that with every one of your transactions, every one of your listings or buyers or things that are in escrow or pending, and you do it the same exact time every single week, it also helps all of those other phone calls and all of those other things that are stop and start and stop and start and stop and start. And the one thing we hear from most agents anywhere in the country is the lack of communication just drives people nuts. So maybe it makes sense to have that phone call twice a week, every Monday, every Thursday, or Monday, Friday, whatever it is. Communication is key, but set the other key here is set that time every single week where you do that no matter what. Next, do me a favor. Do you have a designated time where you reach out to your sellers every single week? This is for those listing agents out there. For those sellers every week, do you reach out to them via Zoom, via video every single week? If you do, comment yes. If you don't, please comment no, it's okay. We're going to help you with that. So take a minute and do a quick comment. I would appreciate that. Let me know where you're at. I'm going to take a drink of water. All right, cool. I appreciate that. This next thing for you listing agents out there, this is critical. And it might not seem super important the first couple times you do it, but it becomes really important all the weeks that you do it going forward. Pop open your Zoom, record a quick meeting. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Jim Krautkremer, just want to give you an update on what's going on with your listing. Here's what we did this week from a marketing point of view. We did this, we did this, we did this. These are the results we got. Here's the feedback from the showings that I got. You know that person on Tuesday? Here's their feedback. You know those 8 people on Wednesday? Here's that feedback. Here's what I plan on doing this weekend. We're going to do an open house. Here are the times. Here are the things I'd like for you to do in preparation for that, etc., etc. You do it on video. It takes you 5 minutes, maybe 10, because you prepare for 5 minutes. Then you jump on a quick Zoom, record it all by yourself, and then send them that recording. You can send it however they want to communicate is perfectly cool. Send it via text, send them an email, whatever it takes. What happens over time is they're seeing your face. You are communicating precisely with them exactly what's going on with their listing. And they get that communication over time. It creates raving fans like you've never seen because they see you. And it also eliminates a lot of the other distracting kind of conversations that could happen if you just picked up the phone and called them. So you can do this in your office. You can do it at your house. You can just have an hour or two once a week where you communicate with all the people that you have under contract, listing, buyer, whoever it is. Communicate it via Zoom. It's on your time. There's no other interaction. You record that and shoot it off to them. It will create the most raving fans you've ever seen in your life. It is a terrific, terrific thing to do. So the question I have for you today is, What if you have nothing to talk about when you're reaching out to these sellers and there are no updates, or maybe the listing's getting stale, or maybe it's time for a call tomorrow morning and you jump on that call with your team and you have nothing to talk about. You're like, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing over and over again. As soon as you feel that sensation come over you that you have nothing to talk about, that should be this giant red flag that pops up where you say, I need to up my game. Because there should be some sort of progress every single day with every one of your teammates. There should be progress every single day with every one of your transactions, with every one of your listings. And if they're not, that is an indicator for you to step up your game. And that is the other benefit of this that you will see over time. It constantly forces you to push that envelope for progress every single day. So if you have any questions, do me a favor, throw it inside the comments. I watch these all day long. I do it in the group as well. So anytime you have any comments, concerns, questions, dialogue, anything that you want, post it up either underneath this video or go ahead and put it inside the group. Happy to help any way I can. And if you're in a position where you are looking for a real estate coach, you're looking for one that dives into you personally, not handed off to some other junior coach out there, someone that invests in you personally, holds you accountable, and guarantees 2 listings while they work with you. If you're at all interested in anything like that, shoot me a DM, reach out to me, and we'll talk about it. Okay? So with that, make it a great day. Be sure that you put team huddles inside of your business every single week, whether you're an individual or whether you're a team. Be sure to also include this kind of conversation with your listings out there because it'll make a big impact over time. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining me.